Westfield State University. The Parliament with Sean Leary. Tonight's event, Name That Sound, featuring Drew's News Update and Whip City Sports, Musical Minds, and Dealing with Dave. And now, here's your host, Sean Leary.
Hello and welcome to the Parliament. I'm your host, Sean Leary, and we have an exciting show for you guys tonight. We have Drew's News, Name That Sound, Dealing with Dave, and Sports Roundtable. So let's get right into it. So Germany has decided to abolish college tuition fees. Yeah, that means German college students, they go to school for absolutely nothing. What makes, give them a cheer for that. That's great, right? I'm jealous. What makes this even better is that they are only paying an average of $630 a semester anyways, because that's really expensive. And you know, it's almost like the German government doesn't want their youth to graduate with tens of thousands of crippling debt and dollars with no guarantee of a job. What a weird concept, right? What makes this even better is that this is available to international students as well. So yeah, you can study abroad in Germany for the price of the flight over there. So, you know, if you're a prospective student looking to study abroad, I suggest you learn German. Yeah, it's impressive. So here in America, college campuses everywhere, they've been taken over by this new social media app called Yik Yak, and also this even newer one, Fade. Yik Yak being an app that allows you to post any status or sentence you want anonymously, which is kind of dangerous if you ask me. Fade came out a few weeks later, and it's the same exact thing as Yik Yak, except it's picture-based with captions. So now college students can anonymously post anything they want, whenever they want, and you know, I'm sure you can imagine the wonderful intellectual property that college students are coming up with to share with the world. So it's a wonderful world, right? You know, I can share my meal and everybody will see it. It's great. So next week, we'll update you on what new social media app comes out to replace them that does the same exact thing. And with that, we'll be right back with Drew's News.
Hi, I'm Drew. This is the news, and I'm going to give it to you as quickly as possible. Women jailed after police mistake spaghetti hoops for crystal meth. Detroit man will accept iPhone 6 in exchange for house. Majority say Americans not prepared for sucker punch to the gut. Man wishes there wasn't so much blank room in anniversary cards. Iranian man rescued trying to reach Bermuda from the U.S. Mass bandit apologizes, kisses couple in robbery. Police arrest tar-covered man on the roof of a gas station. New York court hears arguments that chimps have rights. Test tube baby penguin says hello to the world. Aryan man self-conscious about the wrong things. Michael Phelps banned from having contact with the water. And that was it. Sorry, Michael Phelps.
Across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, helping solve child hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
You make me wear my bike helmet. You taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Okay, so John, what you're going to do is you are going to put the headphones on, press play, listen to the song, and you're just going to tell me what you're picturing in your head.
Absolutely. Okay, Dave, I'm great. It's great to be back here on the Late Show. It's about 4:30 in the morning. You know, I'm really tired. I got an 8:15. There have been some technical difficulties, but I'm ready.
Excellent, excellent. All right, now put the headphones on and press play.
Sounds good, Dave.
What do you think of that song?
What I was imagining during that song, it was It was like someone, like, it was like a young kid. He was probably like 18 or 19 years old. And he's going to war. And it kind of reminded me of something like All Quiet on the Western Front. That it's pictured to be this really great, glorious thing.
What I pictured was kind of like a wedding, almost. But it was like a flashback of a wedding. Like, it started out like her walking down the aisle. By the end of the song, it's like the couple's enjoying their first dance, you know, and they're going to hold the happy steps of the marriage. It's wonderful. It's beautiful, Dave.
He gets there, and it's the reality of warfare sets in. That this isn't a game. This isn't glory. This is life and death.
What I kept picturing in my head was a young child, and it's they're living in like a real rural part of the country, and it's just like this person as a kid running around playing with their best friend,
and that the grim realities of war come to life. That he could be killed here.
Hello, we have a great new segment for you guys. It's called Name That Sound. Let's hear for Name That Sound, guys. Come on. All right. It's very exciting, I know. And I'm here with two contestants that are very willing and daring, I'd say, to guess that sound. I'm here with John and Wiley. How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Doing well.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. Yeah, got a fan. And this is John right here, and we have Wiley over here.
Yep.
So, would you guys consider yourselves experts in the field of sound guessing?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
I work in media services at Westfield State University, but of course I'm new to the job, but
Okay.
I like to say I'm getting there.
What about you, Wiley?
No, I would say I'm not.
All right.
But this should be fun.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Give it a shot. All right.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's hear the first sound. That was beautiful. So, what do you guys think that was? John?
It sounds like a cat screeching for dear life.
Okay, so we have a cat screeching. Okay. What do you think, Wiley?
Yep. My first guess was cat, but then there's laughter too, and it would probably be animal abuse if there was laughter involved. So I'm going to go with it's just some kid making a freaky noise.
Okay, so we have a kid making a freaky noise and a cat, what was it?
Screeching for dear life.
Screeching for dear life. All right, let's find out what it was.
I've even seen
All right.
I've seen that video too. That's what kills me.
I didn't even think that was possible.
So what do you think that was, guys? At a loss for words?
At a loss for words.
All right.
Okay, I guess I'll start then.
Take it away, Wiley.
All right. At first, you're supposed to think it's a pig, but it's a trick sound. It's like it's somebody walking. It's like their boots squeaking.
So it's like a rhetorical question almost.
Well, it's a trick question.
Trick question. Oh,
Yeah.
They're trying to trick you. All right. What do you think?
I think it's somebody trying to play music with their armpits, you know.
That could be right.
That's a bold choice.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is.
Oh. That's been doctored. That can't be real.
All right, yeah, I'm ready to rock out with that. Oh, round two. Okay. So, ideas? What do we got, John?
It sounds like somebody banging on a door.
Somebody banging on a door. In like a beat?
And a beat.
All right, cool. Wiley, what do you got?
I'm torn between a marching band or a drum line and a train going by.
You gotta pick one.
I'll go with the train because it's probably not a marching band.
Okay, so we have a train and a guy knocking on a door. Let's hear it for that. Those are great guesses. Let's hear that. All right. Let's find out what it is.
It's a very rhythmic dryer.
Name that sound, Wiley.
Can I hear it again?
Can we hear it again?
No.
No, we
Okay.
cannot hear it again.
That's
So,
right.
take a guess.
Okay. Go.
What is your final answer?
It's a kazoo.
Kazoo.
Yeah, I was also going to say kazoo.
Kazoo, we got kazoo for 2. Let's go. Let's see what it is.
It's a bear playing a trumpet. That I probably wouldn't have got that.
All right, and we're on with the last sound now. What do you guys think it is?
Sounds like a small animal sneezing.
Small animal sneezing.
I don't, it just created an eerie atmosphere for me. I don't know what it was. It
It
sounded
like took
something,
over your body, made you feel like you're in a whole different area.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like it'd be a clip in a horror movie or something. But anyway, I can't even remember what it sounded like now. So I'm just gonna forfeit my answer.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see what it is.
It's a sneezing shape.
Oh.
John was right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's a goat sneezing. That counts. Was that a sheep? Sheep sneezing? Yes. Okay. All right. So
I'll take it.
I believe that's all we have for Name That Sound. So thanks for being on the show, John, Wiley.
Thank you.
And
An
let's
honor.
hear it
Thank
for
you for
them.
having me. I had a great time.
Yeah. And I hope you guys at home enjoyed it too. I certainly did. All right. And that's a wrap. That is the end of Name That Sound, and we'll be back with Dealing with Dave. I'm your host, Sean Leary. Thank you very much.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And welcome to another exciting edition of Dealing with Dave. Can we get a round of applause? Dealing with Dave, yeah? Okay, now, friends, family, everybody else out there, I'm holding a tissue box in my hands. You might be wondering why I'm holding a tissue box in my hand. I mean, it's kind of an odd thing to start the show with, right? Well, not today. See, what I'm doing on the show today is I am showcasing arguably one of the most competitive sports out there. It's fast-paced. The talent on these guys is unbelievable. And I have 3 champions with me here to really show all you folks at home what I'm talking about. I am, of course, talking about tissue racing. Now, for those unfamiliar, I mean, I know a few of you might be unfamiliar, but I'm expecting most of you know what's going on here. My panel beside me, what they're going to be doing is they're going to have one arm behind their back. And with their free hand, they're going to be pulling out tissues as fast as they can. First person to pull all the tissues out of the box wins a fabulous prize. I promise you, you're going to love this. So let me introduce my panel first quick. So, starting here on the right, I'm going to have you say your name, please.
Yeah, I'm John.
We have John.
I'm Rebecca.
We have Rebecca.
I am Mike Drew,
And
Dave.
we have our very own Mike Drew.
That's
Please,
right, thank
everybody,
you. Yes,
welcome the
can we-
panelists. Welcome the
They are.
contestants.
I didn't get around last week either. They do exist. All right. I'm
Okay.
dressed for the occasion, Dave. I'm ready.
No, I really like this. You're going to show your stuff today?
I am 100% go.
Excellent. Okay, so let's get right into it then.
do it.
So everybody, please pick your hand. You have one shot at this. You're using this hand for this entire competition, so make sure you pick the right one. All right, put it behind your back, or the other hand behind your back, I should say. Okay.
I counted, by the way, there's 85 tissues in these boxes.
You counted?
Yes, well, I used a little cheat code on the bottom of the box, but yes.
Okay, well, I mean, 85, that's no number to scoff at.
No,
that's a pretty solid
I've
number.
been training for 12 years.
I mean, the pros I think are what, 80? So you guys are right up there with the pros.
We'll see how we measure up.
All right, excellent. All right, folks, on your mark, get set, tissue.
Oh my God. My box is already down.
Oh no. Wow, Rebecca is flying through this box. This is unbelievable. Mike's picking up some speed here. John, how you feeling?
It's all in the motion. You gotta just
Rebecca, what's your technique here? You're
not worried
flying
about
through
the
this.
mess.
Focus and pull.
Yep, you gotta just go.
Oh, we're getting close. Oh, I think. Wow, this is unbelievable. See, I told you guys, these are the finest tissue pullers. Oh, is Mike done? Is Mike done? Wait 1 second. Everybody, stop. Hold your horses. We need to check this out here. Mike Drew, champion of the tissue box racing. Can we get a round of applause for Mike Drew, please? Yes, thank you. Now, Mike, as promised, we have a fabulous prize for you.
I can't wait for
Do you
this.
have any idea what it is?
No clue.
All right. So, behind the couch here, because you guys couldn't see it. This might look familiar. This is the Dealing with Dave ketchup bottle that Nick Odell used last week on the show when he ate ketchup. Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? But as you can see, Nick Odell himself has signed this ketchup bottle.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. Any initial at the top. I mean, come on. This is real. This is real life, Mike.
This is gonna get me millions on eBay.
Please don't faint. So, Mike, I'd like to present to you.
Oh my gosh.
Now, guys, I'm sorry, but only one person can have the bottle. Please don't fight, Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Ruined my day.
That's all yours.
Oh my God. I kind of feel like fainting right now.
Please don't.
I'm losing strength fast.
See, they love you.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That is. Oh my God.
And the crowd loves you.
Oh.
Guys, one last round of applause for all of our contestants, please. Yes, thank you. You guys are fabulous. Okay, that's it for Dealing with Dave. We will catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the show.
I'm not milking anything. All right, welcome back to our Sports Roundtable, everybody. I am Mike Drew. Returning with me this week are my trusted comrades once again, May Randall and Nick Odell. So guys, let's just jump right into this thing. I'm going to bring about the first thought that's coming into my mind, which is the train wreck that happened last Monday night. Kansas City 41, the Patriots 14. Go.
One word to describe this game: terrible for the Patriots. I mean,
that was more than one word.
No,
Nick.
but like, you know,
boo. Boo. That was more than one word. You gave me a faulty answer to my question. Continue.
Well, overall, it was just a terrible game for the Patriots. It's as simple as that. Offensively, defensively, I mean, what can go wrong or what will go wrong can go wrong for the Patriots.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I saw a stat at the end of the game that said the game on Monday had the most points scored against the Patriots since 2000, which, I mean, it's never good. And people are going to blame Brady and all that jazz, but I don't think you can blame just him. I mean, who did he have to throw to? Absolutely nobody. I mean, they just kind of fell apart with all the fumbles and everything. It was kind of really sad to watch.
Like we said last week, the issue on the offensive line, the two losses of Logan Mankins and offensive line coach, longtime offensive line coach, I should say, Dante Scarnecchia, that double whammy is really affecting these guys. The fact that Brady has no time to throw is in part due to the fact that there's no blocking.
He doesn't even have a pocket. It's just, you know, he's got no pocket to stand in.
Yeah, Rodney Harrison came out after the game and said Brady looks scared to death, Nick.
Yeah, I know, and but I think I think the I think the Patriots will probably fix it down the road sometime, but it has to be sooner rather than later.
Well, that certainly was one of the worst games of the Bill Belichick era, and he's been here since 2000. I can't think of a worse game, actually, for the Patriots. All right, we're going to transition now to our next topic, which is sort of along the same lines. Nick, you mentioned the Patriots fixing it. That's a tall order. How do they fix this? Because they have the number 4 defense in football coming into town on Sunday night in Cincinnati Bengals.
The Patriots have to do their job. It's as simple as that, I think. Because, as you said, the Patriots are doing well with the offensive line, so they have to just do their job. And Nate Solder, one of the offensive line, he has to step up and be a leader, not worry about other players on the field. He has to do his job, and so do the other people.
May, do you see any solutions to this dilemma?
I think there's going to be a big change, just simply the change of location. They're going to be at home. They're not going to be in Kansas City where they're trying to break the sound record and whatever.
Right.
So there's not going to be
Seattle no longer
that.
holds that, which I guarantee they'll have an answer for in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. But also, I don't know. I'm hoping that after they embarrass themselves like this, it's the Patriots. So, they're going to have an answer to it.
I'll throw one more at you guys. What do you think about the play calling right now from Josh McDaniels?
I think, and we were talking about this earlier, Mike. I think that me and you can agree that Josh McDaniels is not calling the right plays. I think
seems like every time they have 1st and 10, it's halfback draw, halfback draw, halfback draw, and then you guessed it, halfback draw, and then by the time Brady actually needs to throw a pass, he has no time, and they haven't run a pass play yet. And also, how about the fact that the 2 young receivers, Aaron Dobson and Kenbrell Tompkins, have been inactive. They've been on the bench. How are these guys supposed to get better if they're not playing?
Mm-hmm. Same with Gronk. Hopefully, as time goes on, we can't only rely on Rob Gronkowski, but as time goes on, hopefully he'll have more playing time.
Now, I will say, I don't want to totally get on Aaron Dobson because apparently, if you guys saw this, the reason he sat out the last couple of weeks was because he mouthed off to Josh McDaniels. He didn't like the play calling. I can't say I disagree with Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
The play calling right now is horrendous, especially if you consider the scary fact that Josh McDaniels might be being groomed to be the next head coach of the Patriots.
Yeah,
think about that in your minds. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. What I am saying now is that we're going to switch to our final topic, which is postseason baseball. It's back. The Red Sox aren't in it, as we know, but what a start we had to the playoffs on Tuesday night, guys, with the Kansas City Royals, the team that both of you were on. Yep. Nick, you were on it a little. May, you were on it a little more. I know you were on the Royals, and then Nick said he was on the Royals. What a game that was the other night. I really think that there's nothing better than playoff baseball, the drama that it gives you in the month of October. There's nothing as a sports fan is better than that. So this game goes 14 innings the other night, and the Royals win at 9-8. What a collapse by the Oakland A's.
Yeah, I'm not going to be mad about it because I want the Royals to win, so it's all good. And I do think that they can go on and beat the Angels. So.
What do you got, Nick?
Well, it was amazing to see the Royals win, their first postseason game in 29 years. Mind you, the last time they made the postseason was in 1985, which they won the World Series. But, as May said, I don't think they're going to do well against the Angels.
I think they are going to do well against the Angels.
No, but
they're going to win. You don't think they're going to win?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win. I think the Angels will win, but I think it's going to be a close series, I think. So.
See, the Angels clearly earned the top seed in the American League. Well, when you have Trout and Pujols in the middle of your lineup, it's kind of hard not to, I guess. But they steamrolled past the A's. And I just want to get back to the A's for a second because Billy Beane, we all know he's been heralded as a genius as their general manager. We mentioned it last week. When you as a GM have a team that is a virtual lock to make the playoffs, and you think it's okay to trade your middle-of-the-order power hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, to get more pitching that you didn't need, you kind of have it coming to you, don't you? So for all the Billy Beane lovers, he didn't get it done again. There's not much more to say than that. So, okay, you guys are both, well, all right, you're on the Royals, right?
Royals.
Yep. You're on the KC bandwagon. You're on the Angels.
Yep.
All right, game 1 is tonight, 9 o'clock. The pitching matchup is Jason Vargas against Jared Weaver. I would say the Angels have the edge in that pitching matchup.
Yes.
But for May, it's a long series. She will be on the edge of her seat. I'm on the edge of my seat now because we got to get out of here and end this show. So tune in next week for another episode of The Parliament. Thank you, May. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, everybody who helped us out today. And I was ready to rip some tissues. Okay, we are done. I'm Mike Drew. Good night.